Welcome everyone, this is On Just Restart, and today I want to talk about the possibility of us seeing a new game announcement from Monolith Soft. So Monolith Soft is the studio behind the Xenoblade Chronicles series. They are a Nintendo-owned developer, they are one of Nintendo's biggest developers, and they've also helped out with Zelda a lot in the past, among a few other different games by Nintendo. In my opinion, they are one of Nintendo's best developers, and they've made some pretty incredible open, large-scale games that I absolutely love. So the premise of them having another game that's not too far from now is incredibly exciting, regardless of whether it's a new IP or Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But anyway, that's what we're focusing on today, what Monolith Soft could be announcing fairly soon. There are a few different things suggesting that something is around the corner. Now, this is going to be a bit of a quicker recording upload here. I'm on vacation this week, but I really want to get my thoughts out here on this topic. So then, why exactly do I think an announcement is not too far off from now? There are several reasons. Firstly, back in 2017, we saw that Monolith Soft was hiring for a fantasy action RPG, and we still have not seen the fruits of those efforts. Not to mention Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out in 2017, and since then we have not seen a ground-up whole new game from Monolith Soft, one of Nintendo's biggest developers. We're already in 2021, so by the end of this year, it'll already have been over 4 years since our last big ground-up new game. Now, that doesn't mean they haven't done anything since then, though. Torn of the Golden Country DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which got its own physical release, did come out in 2018. And then in 2020, not even a year from now, they did come out with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, a pretty ambitious remaster of the original Xenoblade Chronicles. So they've definitely done some things, but I think it's worth noting that Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition still isn't a ground-up whole new game. The point I'm getting at here is that a big studio like Monolith Soft, which hasn't come out with a ground-up new game since 2017, and has been hiring for a few different projects for the last few years, probably has something not too far off from now, considering that we're already in 2021. But there are even more signs pointing towards something coming. So recently we got news that Yasunori Mitsuda, one of the composers for Xenoblade Chronicles, is about to start recording for a massive project this April. There's even a picture where there's a whole bunch of different musical sheets all over the place, and there's even a part of the room that's blurred out, like they're hiding something that could be revealing what project it is. Or at least something that probably would go against an NDA. So this bit of news kind of furthers that thinking that Monolith Soft could be right around the corner with a big new game. If they're about to record something, they may not be that far off from releasing this project. We could potentially see an announcement for this game around this summertime, maybe in an E3 style Nintendo Direct. We still don't know what's coming between August and December for 2021 from Nintendo, so it's possible that one of those games that we see during that time is a game from Monolith Soft. They make pretty awesome, impressive looking open games, especially for Nintendo systems. And considering the strong possibility that we could be seeing a Switch revision coming out later this year that has 4K capabilities, Nintendo may want to have a few different games that will serve as a graphical showcase for this system. A game from Monolith Soft would certainly fit the bill. But things get really interesting when you also consider the recent Pyra Mythra reveal for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So when we go back to that initial reveal trailer during the February Nintendo Direct, it was the longest Smash reveal trailer we have ever gotten. And at first, when I first saw it, I definitely thought, okay, Rex and Pyra finally coming to Smash Bros. But then as the trailer drew on, I was like, wait a second, is this something else? Is this DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Perhaps a Xenoblade 2.5, or maybe even Xenoblade Chronicles 3? But of course, as the trailer continued, it then became apparent that we were getting Pyra and Mythra in Super Smash Bros. But still, it got myself thinking, and I wasn't the only one. A lot of people were thinking that there was something strange about this trailer. Now I know what some of you may be thinking, it's just Smash Bros, they're not going to be teasing another game, except Nintendo and Smash have done that multiple times in the past. One example is when they teased Luigi's Mansion 3 when they revealed the Castlevania characters for Smash Ultimate. It's been done before, so yes, I think it can also happen again. Especially when this one definitely got a lot of people thinking that it might have been for something else. And during the Sakurai Presents, Sakurai did tell us that Monolith Soft actually put together this trailer. It wasn't the Smash team, which is unique because most of the Smash trailers are made by the Smash team. This was something that Sakurai did oversee, but Monolith Soft put this together. And throughout the Sakurai Presents for Pyra Mythra, he continually brought up Xenoblade Chronicles 2, more so than any other game from different Sakurai Presents when they were talking about different characters from those respective franchises. It could just be the case that Sakurai is a huge fan for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we did know about that even before Smash came out, but it might also be the case that Nintendo and Sakurai are trying to push Xenoblade 2 here. Xenoblade 2 is actually surging in sales right now because of Pyra and Mythra. And Monolith Soft even went ahead and created another additional little video with Pyra and Mythra celebrating their invitation into Smash Bros. It's definitely the case that Nintendo is using this whole Smash reveal to push more sales for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That is very easy to see. But it may also be the possibility that they're simply trying to raise the overall popularity and awareness for the Xenoblade series and Monolith Soft. With that in mind, this could all be in preparation for a bigger reveal later this year, potentially Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Monolith Soft doesn't seem to be done with Xenoblade Chronicles. They've done so much work with Xenoblade over the last few years. We could very well see that announced not too long from now. Of course, it's also worth noting that with all the Xenoblade we have been getting over the last couple of years, they might want to take a little bit of a break and focus on something else. Which brings me back to that new IP we were talking about earlier. They've been working on this game as far back as 2017. We are in 2021. One of the biggest Xenoblade composers is undergoing a huge project this April in terms of a recording for some musical pieces here. And right now Nintendo's using Smash Bros. To popularize both the Xenoblade series and Monolith Soft. This might all be suggesting that there is an announcement for some sort of cool, amazing Monolith Soft project later this year, which might be used to help push the Switch Plus or Switch Pro, whatever you want to call it. We don't know what it's going to be called until it actually comes out. I definitely think this is a likelihood. In my opinion, I think by summer of 2022, we will for sure know what Monolith Soft has been working on. That's my opinion, and I'm thinking we could be seeing it even sooner, sometime this year. That's what I'm hoping for. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, everyone, this is On Just Restart. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care.